Hi-yo YouTube, my name is Dexter and welcome back to Tactical Breach Wizards, where we're going to a lovely condo 48 minutes away. This is your safe house, it's cute. Well, it's my mom's place. She's at bingo. Alright, here's what we need. Your map, a printer, some thumbtacks, and like 40 meters of red string. She might actually be the only person I know who has that combination of items lying around. I like her already. Let's get to it. Alright, so welcome to the board. Jen Kellen, Freelance Stormwitch. So how does this work? You drag strings between us to prove that we're friends? Yes, exactly. So, detail. I'm not going to read any of that. You can feel free to pause the video and read it yourself, but I am not going to read it because I've read it like 3 times now. So, Jen Kellen, Freelance Stormwitch, is friends with Zan Vesker, Navy Seer. Again, you can read this on your own if you want to, but I'm not going to read it. It's very well written. I like the writing in this game entirely. So, Liv Kennedy. Acting quickly, acting decisively, acting like a prick. There we go, that's all you're getting out of me. So, Jen Keller is old friends with Zan Vesker. Zan Vesker served under Liv Kennedy. Liv Kennedy led the strike on Rushwater PD. Excuse me. A team of Special Forces wizards led by Liv Kennedy breached the Rushwater Police Department, killing 14 and busting out a prisoner, Dessa Banks. Zan arrived hot on their trail, arguably too hot. The cops assumed he was part of it. I heroically rescued him. Too much? Yeah, and we got out alive, but we're not popular in the DSR now. Alright, the Dessa Banks. I walked in on Banks right after she shot the mobster I was tracking, Jiren Wexler. According to her file, she used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General, but dropped off the grid a year ago and is now a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. Now Liv Kennedy has abducted her at massive risk, and we're all left panicking about what she knows about Banks that we don't. So, Liv Kennedy abducted our good friend Dessa Banks, and Reactor, one of the biggest and by far most effective private military outfit in the entire world. For years, Reactor has done... That's where I can read. For years, Reactor have done the DSR's dirty work, but now that they've hit a police station on Rushwater soil, they've bitten the hand that feeds them and swallowed it whole. All bets are off. And then, there we go. Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details, though. I do not. I wish to get into the game, into the next missions. Okay, so we have no idea why Liv took Banks. At this point, I'd settle for where she took Banks. Oh, I can answer that. Seriously. Give me 6 newt bones and a vial of her blood, and I can scry her location to within 3 meters. Okay, newt bones sound doable. Yeah, I've got an arrangement with the pet shop downtown. But how do we get hold of her blood? The cops would have taken it when they booked her, part of standard DNA log. It'll be at the evidence lockup in Stonecliff. And is that guarded? Heavily! But I know a guy there who owes me. I helped him find his skink last June. As long as they haven't heard about the clusterfuck at Rushwater yet, I bet I can just ask him. Alright. Stonecliff evidence lockup, where Jen knows a guy. Hey Jen, I think they heard about the Rushwater thing. Now they get efficient? Alright, so, this mission introduces confidence goals. These are optional extra goals that boost a wizard's confidence. As in life, confidence is only needed to wear more daring outfits. Try for them, but don't stress it if you can, or don't stress it. You can always come back to get them later with any new perks you've unlocked. They vary each level. Move the cursor over them and find out what they are this time. So, for Zan, finish all teammates with, or finish with all team members at full health. I swear I can read. I keep saying it and I know I can't, but. And Jen, disfenestrate 2 hostiles with the Gale Grenade. Reminder, these goals are optional, intended for players finding basic completion too easy. So, Jen has a new ability, the Gale Grenade. It is a grenade, it launches people back. Knocks back all adjacent targets. So, we have... And I have a... Whoop, that's not who I wanted to move. I wanted to move him. I have a plan, it just requires me to not fuck it up. Wait, I think I did that backwards. Okay, so I want her... No, I can only do that once. Alright. I'll park her over here. Throw the grenade. Whoop! Out they go. Static blast that guy into the wall. You're gonna come over here, and you are going to 3-round burst this man. There we go. Take cover. And end the... Yeah, I'm going to end the turn. Alright, so, New plan. I also found out very recently, and by recently I mean this recording session, I found out that you can chain bolt people. Oh wait, I have to park myself directly in front of him. You can chain bolt people into other people to do damage. Alright, yeah, and I have a new upgrade for my chain bolt where I can link to 3 people. I can now chain to 3 people. It's pretty handy, all things considered. Actually, we're going to rewind. We're going to park myself right here. First guy coming out of that door is getting a face full of amethyst. Thunk! Alright, so we're going to go over here. We're going to board up the door. I'm going to send you over here. We're going to grab that intel, and then we're just going to scoot on out. There we go. Complete and complete. I wish I could have shoved people out more windows, but whatever. Alright, what are we looking for? A blue folder. Her blood's in a blue folder. No, but her file will tell us where they're storing it. Okay, so just grab every blue file I see? Yep, unless your time brain lets you read them instantly or something, I can do 1 second of reading 1 second sooner than I otherwise would. That doesn't sound like it's gonna do it. No. Breach? Breach. Alright, so, and the challenges change every new engagement, and he also has a new ability called Time Boost, where Time Boost, throw at an ally to give them 1 extra action. And Zan, let a single teammate perform 2 actions in 1 turn, deal with all enemies by the end of turn 1. I have an idea of how I could do this. Since I do have... I also learned that I can zoom the camera in and out. I get Jen to park herself here. Static blast him, that guy, you... Yeah, okay, I got this. I understand where I'm going. Breach here. You move in. Chain bolt him into the wall, and him into the wall. Then you move in. Actually, no, I didn't move her forward far enough. Alright, Jen. Oh, I gotta breach first, right. Roy, breaching. She has to go up here. Chain blast that guy. Nope, maybe I don't understand how to do this. I thought I'd be able to chain blast some bastards, but I don't have the tactical thinking skills. And I also need to, you know, get to all of the and it has to be in one or by the end of the first turn. So that's a bit of a tricky one. Maybe if I no, I'm gonna leave her there. You're gonna oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to redeploy over here, and then we're gonna breach here. Can I redeploy her over there? That does not work, I don't think. Maybe it, well, maybe it does. That's not looking like it works. And I get 1 Gale Grenade, because I can't run out that far, can I? I don't think so. Alright, so we're going to rewind this one. I know I can do it. I got this. So we're just going to breach here. If I run you over this way... what I'm thinking is predictive bolt. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, but I don't know how to get it how to actually get it done. I also want to see what happens if I were to throw, you know, whoops. If I were to throw this grenade directly on top of somebody, where would they go? Because it only it doesn't look like they're going any direction. Okay. I could shove myself around, that'd be fun. Alright, so I'm just gonna go with my original plan of we're breaching here. She's gonna move in to here. That doesn't work. I can't throw my grenade on top of myself either. That's upsetting. Alright. Better plan. Better plan. I know how I'm gonna do this. I understand now. I see the matrix. I see the code in the matrix. I think. We're gonna run over here. Gonna chain bolt that guy, that dude. Oh, right, it can't go through the wall. Got it. Chain bolt. You, and you. Grab the intel. Throw my grenade? No. No, that doesn't work. God hell with it. We're just gonna shoot people. I don't care. What is bang. Time boost. Except she can't get anywhere. I really wish I could just throw that grenade on my feet. Or maybe I don't want Zan in the way. I don't know what I'm doing. Wasting time is the answer. Trying to figure out how I'm supposed to do this one. I know it's something simple. What if I breach from here? What happens if I breach from over here? Can I run in and do this? Nope, that didn't work. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Huh. Ah, to hell with it. I'm just gonna barge in. You breach here. Whoop. All right. Then you move in. Blast that guy. She'll run in here. Chain bolt some folk. Gale grenade on Zan. Oh, did that not? Why didn't? Oh. Yeah, Gale grenade on Zan. He'll give her a time boost. And can I blast that guy? Nope, I can't blast him. God damn it. Whatever. It'll have to do. And then he's gonna perceptive bolt that direction. Maybe if I'm lucky they'll run into it, but I doubt it. I wish I could static blast his cover. Whatever. End the turn, I guess. Nothing else to really do. Okay, they did not go the direction I thought they would. You blast him into the wall. Move over there. Seal the door. You're gonna run over here. Oh, I don't have the energy for it. Dang. So we're just gonna static blast him. You're gonna give her a time boost. And you... Nope, still didn't work. Damn. Alright. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up a little bit more. Oh, wait, I want him to, Actually, we're gonna grab the intel. You are gonna seal this door. And then we're going to press on. I wish I could chain bolt, but I can't see him. Alright. 4C, end the turn. Alright, here come more dudes. You're gonna rush on over here. There we go. Oh, hey, look at that. Thunk. You're gonna go grab this intel. And you cannot move far enough. You can't go anywhere right now. So I guess we foresee the action and end the turn. Yep. Alright, you grab that, blast him. You move over to the door and seal it. There we go. Done. So where do I go from here? Do I go back out the way I came? Oh, I made a mistake. Where are you going? Both of these overpasses lead to the next building. We can do them in tandem. Okay, but you get shot the moment you walk through that door. Oh, good note. Let me breach first. I can take care of it from my side. Alright, and this is the coolest part of this level. This is the coolest part that I saw. I got to, you know, this far in and thought this shit was the hypest thing in the world. Not really, but I'm going to say that it was. Alright, so he breaches first. Blast the sharpshooter. Move in. And can I predictive bolt that? I don't think so. I don't think I should either. Alright, so you breach here. Go in. Grab the laptop. And I can shoot people. This, you know, it's just glass. I can launch that guy out the window. For my best friend Zan. Move in. Alright, so predictive bolt to fire before the 4C phase. Defenestrate 3 hostiles in 1 turn. She can't move right now, so I'm just gonna park her there. Predictive bolt? Sure, let's see what happens. Take cover. Why not? End the turn. I have an idea. I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. Alright, you are going to predictive bolt. You are going to rush over here and breach. And we are going to foresee an action. Dead. Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. 4C. Bang. End the turn. Yes. Park her over here. Grab the intel. I think I know how I'm doing this. I'm about to get her defenestrate 3 people. Maybe not. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. I can see how it can happen. Like if I could just get over here and shoot that guy. Or if I could get to like there or where, even in this corner here, I might be able to blast that guy sideways and then have it chained to that dude, shove him out that window, and have it chained to that guy and shove him out that window. I see the idea. I see how it could possibly happen, but I don't know how I'm actually going to get it to work. That ain't it either. Oh wait, I think breach, gale grenade, not quite. It has to be 3 hostiles in 1 turn. Dang. And if I drop the grenade on top of people, they don't go all the way out the door, or they don't go all the way, which is upsetting. Alright, let's rewind. Can I change? Nope. He's in the way. That's upsetting. Alright, fine, we'll breach here. And then just chain bolt everybody. There's one guy out the window. Actually, that might have been just what I needed. Look at that! Exactly what I needed. Breach! He can't move, though. Neither can she. Alright, so I guess that's the turn, isn't it? And you run up. Oh, wait, hold up. Rewind, rewind. Grab the intel. I wish I could move again. I wish it was, like, total movement in a single turn instead of a single movement action. And the turn. And the turn. Zan. Breach here, bud. Bang, bang, bang. Jen also gets to breach. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't see that guy in the corner there. Whoops. Alright, sit down, buddy. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted. I didn't realize he was gonna... Didn't see that there. Alright, end the turn. Sure. You move in. Bully that guy. Can I? Nope, not quite. Okay, so I gotta back up a little bit. Alright, you go there. Blast that dude. Predictive bolt. I wish I'd kept my grenade for this. Oh, wait, hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Never mind. I was gonna try and ricochet off him and shove him, but that don't go work. So I will instead go back to what I was doing normally. Blast that guy. Get you to rush out here. Splatter that dude. And end the turn. Alright, so I can't quite get him to cooperate. I don't really care, though. I wanted to bully this man into the wall, but it's into the beam, but that's not going to happen. And again, it's not part of progression, so I don't actually care. Zone 3 of 3, clear. Again, and I'm also too indecisive. Found Banks. She was between Jubba and Hiddle's bottom, logically. We've all found ourselves there. This says her blood samples in fridge 5, room 304. So one floor up? Great, let's go. You brought the newt bones? I don't leave the house without 6 to 20 newt bones. Okay, so where is she? She is about 100 meters east? Did you perform the spell 100 times too small? Nope. She's in the next building. And what's that? Controlled substances, I think. Why would they break her out of one police station just to take her to another? I don't know. Want to go find out? Alright, after I realign some time crystals, yes. Steve, you're sure this is every gram of blue you have? Yup, every seizure in the DSR ends up here. Alright, Bori, light it up. All will burn! In very mild fire. It is not mild fire. That is a total misnomer. I should not have to take this from a traffic cop. I'm a traffic warlock, and you're a failed arsonist. I'd like to see you untangle the M6 spaghetti junction with some lukewarm flames. Lukewarm. Much as I'd love to hear where this clash of the intellectual titans goes, we have a ride to catch. Steve, stick around and make sure your cop pals don't pull or put this out. Bori, bring Banks. Well, that exchange raised a lot more questions than it answered. Is Liv's team burning mana? Why? Not for the smell, I'm guessing. Why does Rushwater PD even have this much mana? The street value of this must be billions. They're supposed to destroy it all at the end of every month. Maybe Defense told them to. I've heard of states stockpiling it at the QT. No one has a military use for it yet, but they're all scared someone's gonna find one. That was what that fire guy I was telling you about. Oh, right, I remember him now. So when I said fire guy earlier, you didn't think of the guy you know who's permanently on fire? You mean a lot of colorful characters in this line of work. Are you unemployed? That's what I mean. Alright, so who is he? Bori Kesh, the less lethal pyromancer. How does that work? I think his flames are like quite hot, but not fire hot, you know? Like, you can't go on about your day, but it's more of an aloe vera situation than an impromptu cremation. You look like you want to ask something. Who's the guy in the Dayglow robe? Oh, that's Steve. Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock. I keep running into him on my cases, and I always forget what a slimy prick he truly is. Wow, Jen! Shit. Get fucked, Steve! Can we take him? Probably not, but I've been itching to try. How good are you at dodging spectral cars filled with skeleton ghosts? Never made it past regionals. Let's see if that cuts it. Alright, so sealing a door is a free action. What am I? Finish with all team members at full health. Defenestrate Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock. Let's fucking go. Can I get him towards a window? Boop! Gather intel. Can't quite. Actually, you know what? You're gonna get a time boost. Enjoy, Jen. Oh wait, oh. You're gonna get a time boost. Enjoy, Jen. Hup. And we're gonna do it again to him. Gale grenade. Alright, so if he stays there, I'll be able to push him out the window next turn. Woo! He did not stay there, but I can fix that, I think. Grab the mana. Can I? I can't push him back out the window. But I can just flat out kill him, that works too. I really want to push him out the window! Can I? Alright, better plan. It's not a better plan, but I'm gonna say it's a better plan. I'm gonna gather the intel, I'm gonna seal the door. Can you move forward? You cannot move forward, that's upsetting. And I also can't shoot, dang. Because I want to seal that door, but if I seal the door, I get shot. And, you know what? Let's avoid getting shot today. I like how it goes into slow-mo every once in a while. I don't understand why, but it does. Thunk! He can't move forward. That's upsetting. But I can just delete that guy. Now. I can, I might be able to time boost Jen. And maybe she can push him out the window a little bit? Nope, he's not getting any closer to that window. So I guess I'll just take cover. You will also take cover. And we will foresee an action. Woo! Look at those cars! End the turn, I guess. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Alright, so, that does take you down. Can't quite get over to the door, but I can blast the first guy that comes out of it. Can blast that dude. Move on over. Seal the door. Now we grab the intel. And then we take cover. 4C in action. Woo! Alright. Come on. Oh, hello. There it goes. If I shove over here... Dang, I still can't get him out that friggin' window. I shouldn't have wasted my gas grenade, or my gale grenade. If I had my gale grenade, I could have plopped it there, and he'd have been out that window. So fast. Alright, why can't I just shoot him? There we go. Oh, that didn't actually do anything, really. Oh, he's not. Dang. Alright, whoops. Time boost for Jen. Dang. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, so let's not get trigger happy with this one then. How about, let us instead play this slow and smarter than I normally would. Oh, hey, look, a window. Out you go. Time boost? Sure, why not? Chain bolt. Just to see if he'll cooperate. He's not gonna cooperate. I want him to run right there, but I know he's not gonna. Or maybe if he could go, like, right there. Either way, I'm about to crush this man's skull. Oh, he went the wrong direction. Well, ain't that a bother? Oh well. Die. Alright, seal one more door. Can you get over there? Didn't think so. Can I seal this door? I can seal this door. Alright, that's that. Oh boy. Zone 101 clear. Done and done. This feels like it should be the end of the episode, though. Woo! And away we go. Steal the murderer's blood. Complete. Use it to track him down. Complete. Defeat Steve Clark, police warlock in combat. Complete. Defeat Steve Clark, traffic warlock in conversation. Well, he certainly has some difficult self-examination to do in the days and weeks to come. There we go. That is the mission. And how long is this one? 33 minutes. Damn, that was a long one, but I'm also very indecisive. But I'm going to go. Hope y'all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all next time, where, I don't know, I'll be somewhere, I guess, in the next mission, obviously. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this, and I'll catch y'all next time. I can't stress it enough, though. I am thoroughly enthused by this game's writing. It is phenomenal. I love it. But I'm going to go. Bye, everybody. Been a ton of fun.